Hello and welcome to another Gareth Quickie, which we are recording in the car once again, because we have come back from the movies once again.
Yes, we have.
And we've just got out of the, what do you call it, cinema?
Cinema, darling.
Sorry, as we record this, it's 11:30. I've been up since 3:30 this morning, so you do the math because my brain is fried. And we just saw Pride and Prejudice and zombies.
I loved it.
I was about to say, so Bex, what was your feelings on it? But hey, you've already answered that question.
It was different.
Yeah, okay, yeah, cool. I've read the book up until, like, the last chapter. And I know that they did that, like, the book is not the movie. I know that. Because that's what they were saying, you know. They said, we've had to change a couple of things for obvious reasons, and, you know.
Absolutely.
And when I did read the original, my ex-wife read it too, and she said it kind of followed, obviously, the story more, and went, hey, cool, here you go, here's some zombies thrown in. So it kind of had that feel to it. Mm-hmm. But this one felt totally, from my lack of experience about reading Pride and Prejudice, was very different. It was very different. Have you read the books?
I've read the books and I've watched the movies.
Okay, so what, obviously, other than Mr. Darcy and... spoilers! Granted, of course, it's a fucking book that's been around for years and years and centuries. So,
it's one
but
of those.
Mr. Darcy gets with the hot chick.
With Elizabeth, yeah.
Elizabeth, thank you. Sorry, as I said, fried. That's in all the books and everything else. Other than the zombies and everything else like that, did it follow the book?
Pretty much, actually, believe it or not. I mean, there were some there were some bits in it where it was a little bit different, but in terms of, like, what's the eldest?
The relationships between
the relationships between the characters were bang on.
Oh, okay.
But there was one relationship between two characters which wasn't quite right. What was his name? So Bingham fell in love with the eldest sister. Hang on a second, give me a second.
So when you say, so that's the nerdy general guy?
The really cute one, yeah.
The nerdy general guy.
Yeah.
It wasn't cute, but I don't know what I'm talking about. Then there's Mr. Darcy. Sorry. Colonel Darcy.
Oh, yes.
It's Colonel Darcy. Yes, Colonel Darcy.
What was
and then there was Wickham.
That's one. Okay, so in the original Pride and Prejudice, Wickham runs away with Lydia, one of the younger sisters.
Yeah.
They're in love apparently. Anyway, so what happens is Mr. Darcy goes and finds Lydia and Wickham and makes Wickham marry Lydia.
Ah.
So Wickham doesn't kidnap her; they run away together. So it was, But in the movie, this movie that we just watched,
it was more like he was a sexual predator wanting money.
That's precisely
really,
right.
This was like, I'll take the 15-year-old, and yeah.
And he did, what's the word? He did, oh God.
This is a great part of the podcast.
Sorry, he did run away with Darcy's younger sister.
Yeah.
That part is true too.
And was it all about the money as well? Like, was Wickham doing it for the money, or was he just...
absolutely.
So he was a cunt.
Yes, absolutely.
And then Mr. Darcy's portrayed to be cunt in the beginning, but then ends up actually being the nice guy.
That's exactly right, because he is such a stern man that he
take no shit from nobody.
Well, that's exactly right, and he's had...
Would you say that he see pride, he see power, he see a badass mother that won't take no crap off of nobody?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Don't mention about yeah. Let's see if everyone else gets that reference. Boom. Sussed. Two movie references, one thing.
Yes, I mean, if you like Pride and Prejudice and you're a zombie fan, I say go for it. Go watch it. Why the hell not?
If you're a zombie fan, go for it. I will say one thing, though, and it kind of... Because I've watched my old zombie movies in my time and my TV series and stuff. There was one that they did in England. I think it was called Dead Set or something like that. And it was basically... it was the zombie apocalypse that happened just as there was a new season of Big Brother.
Oh, yeah.
And so everyone inside, obviously, they didn't tell everyone inside because they didn't want to... In Big Brother rules, they can't tell anyone and all that kind of bullshit.
Yeah.
And so what they did was... They basically just let it go, and obviously after 6 episodes, by the end of it, everyone turns to shit, and it's all fucked up, as you can imagine. Yeah. But what they did with that one is that when the zombies were running, which I still don't like running zombies. But anyway, when the zombies were running,
George A. Romero.
No, but it doesn't make sense.
Why not?
But, okay, we'll get to that in a second because I want to finish this part first. So what they did was that when they were running towards the people, that basically, and I mean this with all due respect to everyone out there, it was as if the cameraman was on a fucking Revo glider who had Parkinson's and they were shaking in an earthquake. The camera shook more than you could imagine. So when you're watching the zombies attack, all you could see was the camera.
I didn't even know.
No, this is in the TV show.
Oh, in the TV show.
In the TV show, they did that. And every time there was a zombie attack, it was almost like, I'm going to throw up. Like, you were that bad, kind of.
Oh, I've seen my fair share of movies like that.
Yeah. Now, this movie, the first couple of times, it almost started doing that. Because it was all blurry, and then as it got closer, it came all in sudden, and then it was all bouncing though as well.
Yeah.
So that's what I didn't like. I didn't like that. And there was like this really weird noise as the zombies were coming while they're still talking zombies again. Why didn't it?
Because they were civilized, some of them.
Yeah, it was an interesting premise. I'll give you that they hadn't fully turned until they ate human, and then it was like, yeah, all bets are off.
The more human they ate, the more inhuman they became.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was strange. But yeah, I enjoyed it. Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed it. We didn't waste our money going to see it. It was a fun movie.
Yeah.
It was just.
I tell you what.
I will say one thing though. The first proper on-screen zombie kill. No spoilers. But prepare to jump, motherfucker.
Oh,
and I don't mean in terms of Chris Cross will make you jump, or jump around from House of Pain. I mean just get ready to jump. It's one of those. Oh, this is a mini spoiler, I guess. It's one of those, when you hear a horror movie and someone says, I'll be right back. You know that motherfucker ain't coming back. Or, what's that noise? Maybe we should split up. The person that says, maybe we should split up is going to split up by the killer's knife in about 5 minutes. Yeah. You can tell that's going to happen. Or the one that's like, oh, look, here are my titties, is going to end up chopped to pieces, It always happens. So this scene, what's going to happen. It's shot in such a way you're like, yes, here we go. 3, 2, and you always miss, you will miss the countdown. You will miss the cue. But damn, motherfucker.
I tell you what, though, I mean, it takes, in theory, it takes quite a lot to scare me. I'm a big horror buff. Except the last 6 months for obvious reasons. I
think I've got 4 bruises on my arm from you going, oh, no.
But I wasn't afraid. It was the fucking jump scares. Yeah. That first one, no spoilers.
I hate jump scares.
Yeah, but no spoilers. But the first one, Gareth nearly broke 4 of his 5 fingers on one hand.
Yep.
And I jumped so high that I'm pretty sure Gareth's arm nearly came out of its socket.
Yep.
So,
but to be honest with you, I think I was almost at your level too. Because I jumped, you jumped higher, and I was like, motherfucker, give me back my arm.
Yeah.
But also,
I wasn't allowed to touch him after that.
No, yeah, there was one part later on. Like, I was watching him and like, this is going to happen. Bex comes in to give me a cuddle, and I'm basically going, fuck off! Get off me! You can fuck off right now. And you can see it going, why? And I'm like, because you're going to jump. No, I'm not. Boom! Ah! Told you. I fucking told you. Fuck off over there now. That was insane.
I'd just like to point out that on our drive home this evening, I have locked all 4 doors in our vehicle. Yeah, 5 if you count the boot.
I don't know why, because we're driving at 60 k's per hour. We're on a road where we can see everything, and yet you're still worried about zombies. Zombies.
It's not about zombies.
Zombies.
It's not about zombies.
Anyway. We've got bumpy roads and we try and be on roller coasters.
Roads, yo.
But yes. Anyway, so I just want to say thank you so very much for listening to this really, really random quickie.
And thank you to your fiancé for taking you to the movie.
And thank you for listening to this very random...
He's been nagging to watch that movie.
As soon as it found out, I was like, we have to go see this just out of morbid curiosity. And all I can say is, tick, done.
Yeah.
Out of 10, honestly, what would you give it?
A Blu-ray. That's my out of 10.
Out of 10, a Blu-ray. Yeah, okay.
Put it this way, a Blu-ray means we're buying it. I enjoyed it that much where we're buying it.
See, I would say give it a rent. Out of 10.
Oh,
Out of 10, I'd say give it a... You can still buy it, that's cool. We'll watch it again. We will watch it again, it's fine.
I'm turning it to the right
But,
way.
yes, you are. But, yeah, it was good, but I was kind of more confused because I didn't know the whole Pride and Prejudice
You know
thing.
what we're
But
going to do next?
no.
Yeah, Keira Knightley or official BBC. Your choice. Keira Knightley's shorter
And hotter.
and less boobs. The original...
don't-
Elizabeth Bennet has bigger, better boobs, but
Don't-
it's about 10 hours worth of watching.
Don't give me that decision. Keira Knightley or boobs. Okay, so it's going to be weird. Anyway, before Bex opens up her door and ruins this
I'm
whole
sorry.
recording, thank you so very much for listening. We'll do another proper podcast in a couple of days. And, yeah, word to your mama. Ice Ice Baby. Do.
When the zombies come, hit them in the head.
So many ways I could take that sentence.
No giggities.
Okay, fine. Goodbye, everybody. Have a good day, and we'll see you later. Thank you for listening.
See ya.